walking the bike out, one of them was like, "Damn, bike's nice," and I was like, "Is that you?"
Trying to get you, cuz.
He probably was waiting. He probably went there and said, "If he's not here by 12, it's yours." That's literally probably what it was.
Yeah.
I go by the name of G5 like this. She got a nigga like ass fat like walk him down like pack loud like stay dangerous. Call it what you want, Ben Franklin. Fuck something. Put your hands on that table, don't break, baby. Do it with no hands, she ain't even gotta touch nothing. I'm tryna make the bitch leave, but she keep coming. Chop it ass, chop it down, yeah, I'm on that. I'll walk him down, make him run that.
Damn. Not gonna lie, y'all, the truck did so goddamn good on fuel on the way down here. I'm hoping to have the same goddamn success on the way back. This is the first time I'm sitting on my R9 in the garage. As you seen, whole long ordeal getting it home. We got it home. And while I'm downloading these apps and everything to set up all the connectivity so that we can expand the use of this bike, that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to step into the current and expand the use of this bike with the technology that it has. Got the app downloaded. It's funny as hell. 72 people have downloaded this app and it's got a 2-star rating. But we're gonna see what the hell's going on. But we're gonna start to connect some of this tech on this bike before we even do anything. I haven't ridden it yet. It's only got the mileage from putting around at the dealership. I have to do the PDI, so they put less than a mile on it. And it's, yeah, less than a mile, and I haven't ridden it. Before I get to doing the windscreen, put that on, put my clip-ons on. This isn't bad. I'm so used to a wider grip. I'll do the tail light and the seat cowl another day, because this is going to be more than enough time to get taken care of. But let's connect this app real quick. All right, so right now, going through the Bluetooth connectivity settings, go to the app, go to Discover. You know, you'll find your way through it, but right now it's got 3 minutes while it's searching for, or it's allowing itself to be discovered. This is why I wanted to have a free day, not just let the bike sit in the garage for a little bit. Damn, it's taking long to connect, ho. It says connected. Because I kind of want to. Bluetooth pairing failed. Wildlife. Oh, it's like a location even when you're not using the app. That's terrifying. My bike wants to know where I'm at. Okay, let's do it again. So currently dialing the bike in. Took off the tank sticker. We don't like those. About to do the windscreen. I get it. Can't hate the players. Just
yeah.
Hate
Wait,
the
no,
game.
it's a hot commodity. It's only X amount in California. And they're
Correct,
all in,
yeah.
So, I mean, they had what, 1 or 2 up here, and they were already spoken for.
They haven't gotten them here yet.
Unless somebody got one already, and they're like, oh, well,
Somebody said, oh well, one of my homeboys did, but his is way up north near Oregon.
that's not even here. What the fuck?
I mean, it's
it
here,
is,
but
it's not.
yeah. Oregon
The sales tax is different.
And Seattle and that shit, they've been getting theirs too. I don't know why NorCal.
What the fuck did California do? Or NorCal? What if Northern
I don't know
California
what NorCal. I don't know. I mean, somebody said there's one out here.
Right. This is supposed to be checking out.
Just like all the time, I started getting into it, forgot to turn on the camera because I'm a terrible vlogger. Windscreen on, the wife figured out the connectivity. Rear pegs, I should say, are off. Gas cap in, triple trees off so I can remove the clip-ons. About to do the clip-ons real quick. Probably won't record that, but on the next clip, you're gonna see clip-ons on, like right now. I do have proper drill bits, but this one just works so much better. This was an intimidating portion. There we go. A little more complicated than I'm used to, but this is my first like modern situation. Way more complicated than it needs to be, but I like the ingenuity. All right. And the next clip, the clip-ons will be on and done. All of this and still haven't wrote it yet. All right.
But alright, this is the last mod, right?
Yeah, that's the last I'm doing today, yeah. It took way longer than I wanted it to, but I mean, it's cool because I don't know what it was.
What, 2 hours?
For clip-ons.
No, it hasn't been 2 hours for clip-ons. It's been about an hour for clip-ons.
I feel like it's taking mad long for this.
You're used to working on older technology.
Yeah, that shit was like 10 minutes.
So, and plus too, there's no how-to guide, so.
There ain't. There ain't. I probably should have filmed it as a how-to, but I'm not the right person for that kind of shit because I want to just get it done. And I'm not good at when I'm not frustrated, but when I'm trying to think of what the fuck is the solution, I'm not good at translating that on like a conversation to somebody. I'll learn how to YouTube one day. You know what's funny? Insurance could not find this VIN number.
What do you mean?
Bike's too new.
But it's still, regardless of this, it's an active VIN now. So how can they find it?
It wasn't an active VIN to the model of bike. They couldn't find it. They found the model of bike in there, but they couldn't, like, they couldn't apply the VIN to it.
Damn.
So they sent it to like 2 different underwriters or whatever, and then they're like, "Now we got it," because I sent them the whole paperwork, and they're like, they kept on saying, "Can you take a photo of the VIN?" I took a photo of the VIN. They're like,
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
niggas.
this is what
Like,
you do.
This is the VIN, and this is the bike. Then the other person or personnel, they got it covered. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like, my guy, no.
Nigga, what is that?
Spiderweb it looked like, or no.
No,
Something
it's dirt
sticky?
and some other dumb shit. That escalated quickly. Obviously, I want to film everything, but I want to get shit cracking. So obviously, currently, my tail light is right there. Integrated tail light, pretty tight. The red one's cool, but it's a lot of big, bright red popping out on this. So I got a dark LED integrated tail light. So that means tail light's changing and this is coming off. My wife literally forced me to go ride the bike. She's like, you're doing too much tinkering and you ain't even put a mile on it. So I rode it to the point that I actually put a mile on the bike. So now I have a mile under it, and well, 2 miles because it had 0.8. So I did about the same. So I got 2.3 miles on it. I just rode around the block a couple times. I want to get it out on the road to experience it, not just really going around the block. So I took the front reflectors off, set the clip-ons out pretty wide, just like I showed the guys when we did the demo down at the old defunct Mach 1 Yamaha. I've got the clip-ons out wide and forward, and I got the brake turned down quite a bit. It turns pretty far, but it does impact, like I said, with the side of that. But that's almost full lock, if you look at that. So I've got about the widest grip that I think is comfortable on this bike. It's a fantastic ergonomics currently. Got the gas cap done. It's interesting. You got to dissect a little bit from the old gas cap. Anyway, I got a few other mods to put on, but I really want to experience the bike. But I don't want it to look dorky. So that's really the last thing I'm doing is the tail light, removing that, and then I'll do the seat cowl. And then we'll go on the first ride. So stick with me. I'm just tinkering. As I said, this has been a really frustrating process, and I don't really know whose fault it is. Is it our fault, the consumer, for really anticipating the shit out of this bike? I've been waiting for this bike since 2013, 2015 or so. I've had many conversations with my friends and said we really need a smaller CC bike than a liter bike, but a bigger CC bike than the 600s. And I cannot wait to compare that bike to this. But anyway, back to my story. Yamaha, it's not their fault that they may have found a fault in the frame. It is their fault with the vague communication that they've given to the salespeople to give to the people potentially wanting to buy the bike. I've had a salesman tell me, oh, this the tariffs. With who? This bike ain't coming from China. This bike is made in Japan. Now, there might be some Chinese components along this bike. Oh, my wife's calling me. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So I've called many different salesmen looking for the bikes. I'm calling around and one salesman saying this, other salesman saying this, other salesman saying this. The inconsistency just means that nobody really knows what's going on. People want these bikes. This bike is so limited run right now. It's so hard to find. It's one of those things. I got insurance on it before I even picked it up because I said if I drop this bike and it gets fucked up somehow in transport anywhere, I can't replace anything on it just yet. So it's just that kind of a situation. And Yamaha needs to, should do, or would want to do a better job at informing the people that want their product. Me, I've wanted it for so long. I don't suggest everybody go through the lengths that I did to get my bike. I just really wanted it. I really wanted it. Y'all know I really wanted it. I have so many parts sitting around waiting for this thing to get here, and I've just been kind of bummed. Keep it funky. I was going to buy an Aprilia RSV4 factory a couple of weeks ago, and I was still contemplating doing it, but then my boy said no because you got all these parts sitting around waiting for this bike, and I was like, fuck, true story. And still, I wanted this more than RSV4. I don't care about power. I do care about this. So I got the tech set up, everything set up. Let me finish doing what I'm doing. When I put the bike all back together, I promise you I'll pick up the camera one more time, and then we are going to go over a few things, and I'll get y'all too. I'll be right back. Excuse the mess, but we got the freshness going on. Looks a lot better than just the big old red thing. I love that. All right, let me throw that all back together now. All right, nice sunny ass day, and we got this completed, and maybe I should ride it now. I do have a Barium protector over there, but I didn't put it on just yet. I'm gonna just rock it like this for a minute.
your mouth the wrong words, you gon' get the message.
Big shot taker. Big shot maker. What?